Okay, Dale will be the next.
Yeah, I have a number of questions. When you've taken down all the buildings, so have you taken up the slabs?
No, the slabs have not come up. The slabs will actually be demoed when we mobilize back out to the site and we have heavy equipment on site.
The slabs more than likely have asbestos in them because asbestos was added. If you check state EPA, you will find that there are regulations on dealing with concrete.
Okay.
When you disassemble concrete because of the asbestos, it was a strengthener.
Okay, so asbestos from a dust control standpoint, certainly when we're demoing concrete, it does produce dust, the activity alone does, because we will have extensive dust control. So there's water.
But you're also going to be grinding.
There will be some saw cutting, that's correct. Not grinding, but saw cutting. I will saw cut.
Mr. Foreman said that you were grinding concrete on site for reuse. And it touches on it a little bit in the document that the concrete that is removed will be ground and used, particularly in that one area where there's groundwater that's going to be in the way, and you're going to have to pump about 100,000 gallons, I think it said.
Yeah, Dale, if I may, I meant when we were talking about that, obviously the bigger pieces are going to become littler pieces. I think it's a question of how you classify what they actually do with the concrete. Do you want to go into detail, or do you want Ray to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not a heavy equipment specialist, but the activities that I've seen, you have what's called a hoe ram, so it's an attachment on the end of an excavator, and it's a breaker bar. So it's a hydraulic powered breaker bar. We will saw cut into certain grids, and that grid is just based on our sampling protocol. So you know, certain size, right? We can't demo the entire slab. We have to cut it up into segments. So that saw cutting will be saw cutting, but there's dust control just in that piece of equipment itself. The breaker bar comes along and actually will break the equipment, or hydraulically break the concrete, and we would have a laborer there full time with dust control for that measure.
So you're not actually making more granular sized material.
We would not. No. In fact, it would be blocks. We would be creating chunks approximately this size, right? So in order to make that reusable in a road base would be a whole nother process. We would have to grind that through a plant.
Yes.
We would have to go through a plant, and we don't have any intention of doing that right now. That's not in the contract.
They did that at the Presidio, and they did have problems with dust with the grinding.
Sure.
And I think that's possibly where the warning came from EPA that you have to be careful about.
Yeah.
We have no intention, that's not part of the process here.
Yeah.
I had assumed it was because that is a green process.
Understand,
And the
okay.
other is not a green process.
Got it. Yeah, so we're not doing that. And I didn't mean to lead you to believe that we were.
Any reason not to give some look at the clean fill that you're removing because it's been out there for more than 5 years and something could have been spilled on it or in it?
Yeah, I mean, this is something we've put into the work plan. We, of course, have the regulators to review that work plan and comment. So the intention, no. Now we don't have any reason to think that there was a modern day spill that may have contaminated that
But
clean
could you
back
have
up.
residents there and they could have had a gas can?
Sure.
So we would have seen.
Yeah.
From a caretaker standpoint, we get reports of, dumped materials and various things. And these areas have all been fenced off and in our control. So we have not found any evidence of spills or disposal in these areas because we do monitor for that.
Okay.